From Television City across Australia on the National 9 Network, through Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Adelaide and Perth, it's Tonight with Bert Newton. And now, here's Bert.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Rodney! Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Listen to that noise. And that fixes the mice for another year. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to you and welcome to the show. It's nice to be here. Well, there's a bittersweet feeling this evening, as you would realise. For those of you who've been in Afghanistan for the last couple of months, let me explain to you that this is our last show of this particular series. We do have a phone which has a direct line through to the Governor's office, and we're hoping for a reprieve. And if anything comes through, we'll let you know as soon as it arrives, but we'll just go on as if nothing has really happened. On tonight's show, I'm not too sure what is going to happen. And I can hear a few voices in Australia saying, so what's new? But tonight we have all our regulars on the show. We have some special guests, and we're going to have, hopefully, a lot of fun. Toward the end of the show, when I wink, you'll know that's when I'm going to make the speech. So if speeches annoy you, you can get out of the room or tune over to Channel 7 or Channel 10 or Channel 028 and watch the snow for a while. You can do whatever you want to do. It has been a wonderful... No, I'm starting to the speech already. I'll do that later in the show. To open our program, here's a man who was originally my announcer on the show until Peter white-handed him. Gentlemen called... How's your eye, by the way?
Bloody awful.
Look at Peter's poor old eye. Look right, Pete. Oh, that is. It looks so sore. Is it sore?
Yeah, I had a fight with the manager.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Well, he's watching tonight, be careful. He certainly is. He's watching for possible auditionees for anything that might happen next year. I'm going to have a facelift over the Christmas period, take the transplant off completely, and I might stand for Parliament. Who knows? To open our show, as I said, Jimmy Hannon with the Graham Lyle Orchestra, all looking like head waiters. The Barbara Warren Smith dancers looking beautiful. So here's Jimmy with the gang to start our show off, and let's hope it's a wonderful night together. And good to have your company.
Another opening, another show in Philly, Boston, or Baltimore. A chance for everyone to say hello. Another opening of another show. Another job that you hope will last, will make your future forget your past. Another pain where the ulcers grow. Another opening of another show. 4 weeks you rehearse and rehearse. 3 weeks and it couldn't be worse. 1 week, will it ever be right? Then out of the hat, it's that big first night. The overture is about to start. You cross your fingers, you hold your heart. It's curtain time, and away we go. Another opening of another show. Is about to start. You cross your fingers, you hold your heart. It's curtain time, and away we go. Another opening of another opening of another show.
way to open our programme for this evening, man, introducing Luna Park himself, who's had a very busy day. He was in Mike Walsh's pantomime this afternoon. He's flown down to Melbourne especially to be on the show. Make him welcome, please. Again, ladies and gentlemen.
Big choppers, Bert.
I forgot you were coming over.
Oh, yes.
Would you like to join us?
Oh, it took me a while to get down there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Look good with the girl. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Well, this...
Can I get the first seat, right?
This will kill Barry Crocker and Carl forever, won't
This
it?
is it, yes.
I forgot you were... I really am sorry. I forgot you were coming over.
It's all right. I was stuck to the wet paint up there.
You have been a very busy lad.
Today?
Yeah.
Rhett Butler?
You played Rhett Butler on the
Yes,
pantomime?
Rhett Butler. I didn't get to kiss John Michael Howson, though.
Not this year?
No.
Not even during rehearsal?
No, nothing at all.
It looked fun, Jim.
Oh, it was a very good... I think this time it was a very beautifully written script by Bill Wallace, and of course, well... To not hold up your program anymore, I want to wish you all the very, very best from Mike and all the crew. From everybody.
Mike Walsh is...
Yes, Mike's looking forward to his shows.
Yes. Mike realises that I've loved him all these years, and I'm a fine man, a wonderful straight man, doesn't he?
Yes. He sent you the
return
telegram.
of the barrel.
He sent you the telegram. You got that?
Yes,
you?
I did, yes. Reverse charge.
Was it?
He's a mean old devil, isn't he, eh?
Yes, he's never changed.
Something which I should point out to people, whilst Peter and Jimmy are here, we've got a lot of guests on the show tonight, and also our boss, our executive producer, Peter Feynman, has flown back into Victoria, especially to direct tonight's show. I think it's the first one he's directed in about 9 months. But he's at the moment, he's doing Cliff Richard right around Australia, a special, which will, perhaps I shouldn't be saying that. Anyway, he's working with a very well-known English star who is over here in Australia, but unfortunately I can't tell you his name. So he's flown back into the show, but I know that he is a stickler for detail, and he likes segments to be reasonably tight and not his compeers. And I was thinking about this today, and Steve Hocking, where's Steve? Steve, who's an excellent floor manager, the best I've worked with, I would suggest, in all my years in television. Steve, the one thing I loathe about you name what I hate most of all in television.
Probably cutthroat, would it be?
Yes, that means getting the wind-up. So what I've done, I've brought something down for you. Now, when Peter upstairs, when Peter says, cut, you've got to ring that bell, and then I give him the Khyber, OK?
Thank you very much.
It's just a little idea of mine I thought I'd throw in, seeing it was the last show. As you were saying, Jim.
Yes, indeed, Bert. I'm looking at him with that bell in his hand.
Don't look at him.
Don't look at him?
He's
OK,
quite
yes. Well,
Jimmy Hannon, ladies and gentlemen. Here's another fine man who's closed a few Tonight shows in his time.
I'm the new Frank Fring.
Who would hold the record, though?
Frank
you
Fring.
Or our next guest?
I think the next guest, too, is pretty hot.
I'd like to put a vote in for Mr. Noel Ferrier.
What a wonderful night!
Thank you, Noel.
Hello!
Noel puts shows on, Bert. Be nice to him. He does.
Yes, he's an entrepreneur now, isn't he? Entrepreneur. That's what I love about last night's of television programmes, seeing you three there kissing and shaking hands and the whole thing. It's a good chance for people to see performers who really loathe each other being so nice.
Absolutely right.
Is your...
I think Jimmy Hannon detests me.
No, he does.
You do, don't you?
No, he
Yes.
doesn't.
Yeah, you don't, you see.
Why do you
Oh,
detest
I
him?
may as well
He's
say
nothing if not honest.
That's true.
I mean, he's got no talent or anything, but he's...
I'll tell you what, I think the reason is that Jimmy, you see, basically is a vaudevillian, where you and I are more thespian.
I beg your pardon.
You know what I mean?
Break it down, Ollie.
Is this a present?
Absolutely.
Or another book from Sue?
Oh, no, not another book from
His
Sue.
wife Sue is quite a well-known author, or
She
hopes to be
certainly
one day.
is. Now, this is a very important present, because I've got an
Oh,
apology to
that's
make.
lovely. You're singing later on, though, are you? What is it?
That's for your left side,
Yeah.
and that's for your right side.
What is it now?
Where you see... Now, what you do, you see... Remember I said to back Lord of Camelot last time?
Right. Oh, yeah.
Wrong!
It wasn't even the
Wasn't
cup.
even running, was it?
No. Why are you standing?
I'm just going to show you how to work
Good.
this.
You have to stand to do it, do you?
You do. You see, it's... How shall I put this? It's a persuader.
Not on my programme.
Oh, it is.
You're not
My
back to
jolly
those old
word.
tricks, are you? Using the old batteries, are you?
Yes.
Anything for a kick.
Old Dick Smith and me. Now, where are we? Now, what you do, you see, you put this under the horse's saddle.
Yes, yes.
You do, and then you apply...
Pardon me a second.
Apply, pardon you a
I
second.
can see some chenille bedspread there.
Oh, no.
Yes. Anyway, What do you do?
Oh, the shame! Oh, James.
If you don't explain it, we'll make you sing.
Then you insert it here. Like
You realise that Noel Ferrier
Look at
actually
this, look at this.
started Tonight shows in Australia? Oh,
You see?
yes, it comes up.
And you put that under the saddle of a horse, and I promise you, it will win.
Yeah, well, I've got one horse who'd see that and think it was a traffic light and stop. That's very nice. That's a very nice gift, Noel.
You just...
Very nice. Listen, talking about horses, didn't you pick the winner of the Melbourne Cup again this year?
I certainly did, Black Knight. But you might wonder how I pick
No,
winners.
not particularly. But I will ask you, how do you select winners,
Just
Noel?
talk about old times, shall we?
I'm sorry, Noel, I know how easily hurt you are. How do you pick winners?
Well, you see, I went down to the TAB, and when I walk into a TAB, I'm the only person in Australia that when I walk into a TAB, the entire staff stands up and applauds. And I don't get any tickets, I just give them all the money, you see. It's wonderful. But this time, John Singleton's horse was running in Paris, in the Arc de Triomphe race, and I went down to back Singo's horse, you see. And I thought, no, I won't back Singo's horse. I had this conversation with myself in the TAB. And I thought I'd back the horse that had the most French-sounding jockey, you see. So, is this interesting?
Well, to me it is.
No,
I can't speak for
I want
everybody
to know,
else.
where are you? Is it fascinating? Of course it's fascinating. And I backed this
Got
horse
the bell ready there, Steve?
written by a jockey called Pierre de Saint-Longchamp. And it was riding a horse called Sagace.
Yeah.
And it won. That's how I back horses.
Oh, I thought
Wake
you
up, Bert, for
I thought
heaven's
you were going
sake.
to tell us how you backed the winner of the Melbourne Cup. I believe you've been shopping today, Noel. I believe you've been shopping today?
Shopping today.
Shopping around Melbourne?
Yes, have I? Yes, I have.
We've got proof that you were shopping around Melbourne today. One of these nights I'll belt you right across the face. Noel has been shopping tonight.
Yes, I was shopping today.
Ah, visiting the
Look
family,
at
eh?
this. Oh,
Oh, this is
instant film. You
is
know
not
where this is
prepared.
taken, of course?
Ashton Circus.
No. At the Museum of Things at the wonderful Melbourne Arts Centre. Oh. And that's me in an early picture. Look, I'm always throwing kisses to myself. No, that's lovely Dame Nellie Melba. And I went, ooh, like so, and walked away. This is supposed to be amusing, James. Yes. And I see, look what I do here. Very amusing stuff.
These
Now,
are the original costumes.
They
from
are, all
production.
from Ashton Circus. Now, this is fascinating, this. You see here, you can go down there and see what they used to do in America. Here you can buy some of Liz's wedding rice. You can buy some of Elvis's sweat. You
Really?
see? Yes, in a tube. A piece of the Beatles' hair, supply is limited, mind you. And a piece of stuff from James Dean's jeans.
What would you get from Marilyn's bedsheet?
And Marilyn's bedsheet. Now, that's what the business we should go into next year.
What did you buy, Noel?
Well, I didn't buy anything. They're on display down there.
Oh, you can't buy them.
Oh, you can't buy them. No, that was a great contract that was happening.
And that was
in
your
the
shopping
States.
today?
That was my shopping today.
Lovely spree. Noel, I've been asked to ask you a
wait a
question which
minute.
I couldn't answer. Somebody said before the show, Noel Ferrier, being the leading actor that he is,
Yes, yes.
and has done, you don't have to agree, has done so many things in show business. You've done everything, comedy, romance, you've produced, you've directed. What has been really the highlight of your career, the moment that you remember? Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take this break. Noel Ferrier, please.
Thank you.
Please make him welcome. I think it's safe. You've got to sit down. Matter of fact, I think that was very, very kind thinking on behalf of Peter Feynman, because we both know Noel's career very, very well, and of course we realised there were no highlights.
I made Peter Feynman what he is today.
You're to blame, are you?
Yes.
You're to blame.
He used to polish my...
I'm sure he did.
That's how you get your job.
To be more specific.
He did.
Huge cast.
Always with an emery board.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want
no.
you, ladies and gentlemen, just to give me a few moments of your time, if you will. Over the year just gone, 1984, of course, I mean, Noel Ferrier's career has had some highlights, and we've had some highlights too in this show. We've had a lot of good things happen. We've had some unusual moments. We've had some controversial moments too. And what we've done, we've capsualised in about 2 minutes some of the things that have happened in 1984 on Tonight with Bert Newton. So we've had some fun and we've had some good times together, and I hope that you've enjoyed them. We have some more good times for you after this commercial break. One of our regulars who's worked very hard for us right throughout the year, Mr. Movies himself, Alan Finney, is going to join us. We'll see you then.
Until now, we've kept rather quiet about Baron's Table's succulent veal schnitzel. Not to mention the cordon bleu, or the sumptuous veal parmigiana. And words can't describe the chicken Kiev, flavoured with fresh butter, garlic, natural seasoning and golden crumbs. Preservatives forbidden. Could Baron's Table mean the end of dinner table conversation? Baron's Table. Fine foods.
If everyone in Australia P-Bow to fly a day, there'd be 14 million less house flies than there were yesterday. Just imagine.
There'd be no more mozzies in the bedroom, no dirty little so-and-sos, no more flies buzzing past your eyes, no more crawlies on the go. Give 'em all the old 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em with the old P-Bow. Hit 'em with the old P-Bow. Hit 'em with the old P-Bow. Hit 'em high, hit 'em low, hit 'em with the old P-Bow.
Not one, not two, not three, but now 4 Saba giants. There's Saba Furniture Exhibition and Sales, the largest quality furniture display in the Southern Hemisphere, on a 15-acre site at the corner of Frankston Road and Greens Road, Dandenong. Open till 9 p.m. Monday to Friday and until 1 p.m. Saturdays. FW Furniture Fair, Frankston Road, Dandenong. Saba Mentone, the Nepean Highway, Mentone, and Saba Mooney Ponds, Mount Alexander Road, Mooney Ponds. Open till 9 p.m. Fridays and until 1 p.m. Saturdays. Saba now offers up to 20% discount off recommended retail price, plus an additional 1% discount travelling allowance. Terms are available. Free delivery anywhere in Victoria, New South Wales and South Australia, plus a 5-year written guarantee. Saba, the wonderful world of furniture. Come and say hello to Dave and Mabel at Saba Furniture Exhibition and Sales, corner of Frankston Road and Greens Road, Dandenong. Don't just say Baba, say Saba.
Saba. I'd like to show you some great new Primas. Prima orange juice, tomato juice, orange pine juice, apple juice, all with no added sugar. And Prima has a magnificent introductory offer. With Continental Airlines and another Prima, Prima Holidays, we are offering 17 wonderful USA trips for 2. And every new Prima juice pack offers big discounts on Prima US holidays. Prima Juice. No preservatives, great Prima quality.
Prima, Prima, Prima!
Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome Mr. Alan Finney. Let me be the first to tell you, Alan, when I promoted the fact prior to that last commercial break you were coming on, one of the guests here, the eldest guest here, said, boring.
I know.
What does that mean?
Oh, we've worked together before and he feels intimidated by the sheer style and brilliance.
Yes.
This is absolutely true.
We'll get to him later. We'll get to him later.
Show us your style and brilliance. Go on.
Do you mind, please?
I look forward to
no,
seeing
that's
some of
not fair. You've had a 40-year start in show business on me. Give me my 10
legendary
10 minutes. Legend. You're a legend in your own lunchtime. You are. No, you are. You have
an unfortunate emphasis on lunch here tonight.
It does indeed.
You have delusions of adequacy, Bert. For you, a little
Here
gift.
we go. Thank you very much.
Well, there's old Alexander Walcott line.
We'll explain the jokes later, Noel.
Yes,
A
yes.
little very quick present.
Very quickly.
We can talk while Bert's opening the present. How are you?
This is a bit of a hold-up. I mean, I found that when I gave him his present, he was so overcome that for once he couldn't say anything. Oh, what is it?
Oh, no.
Yes, you may
Thank
want
you
to
very
hold
much.
it. That's a
Yes.
pleasure,
Mr.
Bert.
Finney has given me this, ladies and gentlemen, a video featuring the greatest hits of Divine.
Big close-up.
So
Look
I
at the
thank you
face.
very much indeed, Alan. That's very kind of you.
Have you seen the face, Bert? Have you seen the face on the front?
Yes. You know, what do you mean?
Have a look at the face of Divine. Can
Yeah.
they get in that close? Who does it remind you of?
It reminds me of Divine. You don't mean me? You don't... That's the last show you'll do, Alan. Oh, you can leave immediately.
I'd leave if I were you.
You will not be required for this programme any longer.
Won't I be back next week?
You certainly
Right, ring the bell, Steve, ring the bell, ring the bell.
Defend me immediately.
Oh, I shall. Come
He's
here,
suggesting
you
that I get into drag. You're repeating people, don't you?
I do.
Especially defenceless people.
Well, he's so defenceless in every possible way.
What are we... Oh, you're not going to smoke that rotten cigar, are you?
Take that look off. Show that look to the camera. Go on, show it.
Look of innocence.
That look you just gave me.
You're not going to smoke that shocking cigar.
This is my segment. You're talking a lot.
Stick it back in your pocket, that's it. What would you like to talk about, Al?
Before Noel interrupts, we've got some footage from movies that are on or are about to come onto videotape, onto video cassettes. And there are some very famous and some not so very famous people. If we can go right into one of our very famous, and I know a dear friend of yours, let's roll the first clip. It's a montage of lovely moments.
Think about Ingrid, sweetie.
Well, I don't think about Ingrid, sweetie.
That's Graham and Paul Currow in The Box, of course, the movie The Box, not the series.
When was that made?
48.
What do you get for the extra 20?
Only one way to find out.
That's Denise Drysdale in the film Last the Knuckleman, in an uncustomary role, but a very good acting performance from Denise and Dennis Miller.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Now, do you know who that is, Bert?
Charles Bronson?
Come on, come on.
Googie with it.
Stand up when
John Laws.
John Laws, yes.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's John.
He looks more like St. Peter.
Only I advise you not to try
He's
to
the
start
king
any
of
trouble.
talkback radio.
And he leaves tomorrow, as a matter of fact. Leaves TUE tomorrow. We wish him
Now,
well.
this is a well-known Channel 9 personality.
Delvine Delaney. Oh, she's killed here, isn't she?
With
And
an
George Malaby has to carry her around.
Yes, with an
It's been a
unseen
wonderful job.
killer.
It was a contestant on Sale of the Century who did the job.
An unhappy contestant.
I think that's it.
That's
This is
Delvine.
from... We don't know at this stage of the movie.
She got it then.
Now, this is for you,
They all
Bert.
look like that.
That's Kamal! Oh, what a wonderful man!
But there's another person playing an Aboriginal also that it's a little harder to pick. Who's that, Bert, on the right?
Have they arrested him?
Yeah. This, of course, is our own Darren Hinch in a very untypical role. Darren, of course, has a whole range of acting skills, as you'll see.
Why the newspaper headlines? Why the $1 million lawsuit?
This is a film that's never been shown. That's Peter Russell Clark on the right. A whole galaxy of stars in this film called, Bullamakanka, which is not yet released. It's eagerly awaited by Darren and by Peter Russell Clark and by Molly, in fact, and I'm sure the whole of the Australian viewing public.
What's the hold-up?
No, that.
I think mainly lack of interest, Peter.
There's Molly. There's Molly again.
What is Molly playing there?
Typical Molly sort of role, with the hat and.
Is that from the same film?
That's from Bullamakanka. I can't understand why this hasn't been released.
The real stuff now. Yes, Peter Ustinov. I know him anywhere.
In a very untypical role.
Hello? One of the real classics of all time, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, who is this bird?
Invited Rome's swinging set along with the Say's orgies seem to be John. Between.
Is it John? Is it?
It's John Michael.
Is it?
Today,
Wait, there's a marvellous line that Joss has. And, of course, not just to send John...
you! I don't believe it, Alan.
But with my favourite co-star here, Bert.
Oh, Darls, this is all so unexpected.
What the hell?
Oh, no.
I am about. What? Oh, don't be like that.
Incredible.
That's a little montage of magic moments from cinema, all available on
I think you've upset your friend, Mr. Ferrier, because you're declaring people who aren't normally seen in acting roles. Mr. Ferrier, of course, is one of Australia's leading actors and has been now for many years.
He has been attempting to be one of Australia's leading actors for many years.
No, I've got something that I can put on Alan Finney now.
Not a moment too soon.
I have... But do you realise that Alan is the only man here who actually performed in a silent movie? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Alan Finney without sound.
Oh. This is before Noel was acting.
I think it was before you were acting too, Alan.
Certainly before I was acting.
Oh, he can't even walk up a set of stairs. Oh, poor hopeless swine you are. Look at them.
I wonder if any young kids are watching. There should be a warning on that, Alan. It's a disgrace.
Not for that reason alone, Peter.
Oh.
That was cleverly done, Alan. Yes. What artistry.
No,
I think in seeing those clips of myself in Doctors and Nurses and Alan doing that, I think actually what we're doing tonight is we're proving to you why the show should go off the air. We'll take a break and... no break now? No bell? Straight into it. He's changed the running sheet. My God, he's got power. He really has. Ladies and gentlemen. What's the matter, Jimmy?
I dropped off.
Oh, charming comment. You won't now, because making his way to centre stage is somebody who has endeared himself to a lot of people during this year on this programme. I'll say two words. Rodney Roode.
Thank you very much. Well, good evening, trendsetters. Not in a really good mood tonight on account of the fact that had a date at Bondi Beach with a hunchback girl, had the hole dug in the sand and everything. She didn't show up. And quit laughing, mate. Just, mate. You've been laughing ever since I got here now. Just bloody watch it, mate. Just behave yourself, mate. Have you got my album, mate? You have? Well, give it back and get one of your own, mate. If I had a face like yours, mate, I'd sit home all night and slap it. Now, watch it. Well, tonight, trendsetters, I'd like to talk to you about the very intense problem that sumo wrestlers have with nappy rash. Now, there was this sumo wrestler out at the airport waiting for Japan Airlines flight to come in. And while he was standing there looking up in the air, he felt really cold, probably because there was a little nip in the air. Well, trendsetters, the cup fever is still kind of in the air. People are kind of thinking about whether they won or lost. And I pay particular attention Melbourne Cup time because my family are a racing family, trendsetters. In fact, my uncle used to be a jockey, and but he used to get drunk all the time, and he got really drunk before a race. Once some of the blokes got his saddle and turned it round back to front, and the next day I said, "How'd you get on, Charlie?" He said, "Oh, not too good. Someone stole me horse's head. I had to ride all the way home with my finger in its windpipe." Well, trendsetters, quick, watch me. I'm really good. Quick, watch. After doing some really funny comedy, I'd like to do go back to the class set and sing a nice song. Do it with lots of feeling. Well, it's really good back here, but can we open the curtain? Open the curtain. Thank you. Well, trendsetters, I'd like to do guitar. I love the guitar. Thank you. Okay, I'd like to do an impression for you. Ralph Harris, if he had short legs. Props. Thank you. Doing an Elvis Presley impression. So, Ralph Harris. Okay. Haven't done it yet. Ralph Harris, if he had short legs, doing an Elvis Presley impression. Here we go.
As an old Australian stockman, lying dying, and he props himself up one elbow, and he said to his mates who all gather around him, I wish I could be like Elvis. And his mates say, don't worry, soon you will be. I'm a kangaroo down, Spot, I'm a kangaroo down, hey. I'm a kangaroo down, Spot,
Time. So I went into a punk restaurant the other day, and this has got nothing to do with Ralph Harris or Elvis Presley or short legs. It's just that it come into me head just now. Went in this punk restaurant, and I sat down, and the waiter came over, trendsetters, and the menu had numbers on it. You order by numbers. I says, I'll have a number 1. The waiter got up and peed on my table. I says, I don't think I'll have a number 2. Because I don't take any crap from waiters.
wise men say only fools rush in, for I can't help falling in love with you. Sing it again. Would it be a sin? Oh yeah, for I can't help falling in.
I'd like to change that, trendsetters, and do an impression of Ralph Harris, if he had short legs, doing an impression of Elvis Presley, doing an impression of J.R.
Wise men say only fools rush.
Anything you'd like to say to our viewers in Queensland this evening, Rodney?
Well, I don't know. That's the breaks, isn't it, Bert? Go up there. It's a pity the Queensland people can't listen to Rodney like the rest of the country, but I'll be going up there to do a concert really soon.
I thought you couldn't because you were banned.
Yeah, but I'm going to just take a chance and go up there anyway.
What actually happened, Rodney?
Well, I did a show one night there, and some reporter came in, and he watched the show. The next day, he wrote, he said that I had, in fact, mocked the Queensland police, and I didn't. And put on the front page. You'd think he'd have more important items of news than to put on the front page than a comedian, you know, telling jokes. But anyway, that's what happened. So the police were put in a position then, I suppose, where they had to say something to me. And
what did they say?
Well, they said it'd be better if Rodney, if you didn't come back to Queensland the next night. So I thought I'll leave. And
Winks has got a nod to you, is it?
In fact, I was watching the Channel 7 News last night, and
noticed where Ostentatious got booked in Perth. And they said that I, in fact, pleaded guilty over there, but I was over there, the same thing happened, and I pleaded not guilty, and of course the judge ruled that it wasn't rude at all and threw it out. So, you know, I guess the same thing will happen in Queensland. They'll realise that it's funny and it's not, you know.
Were you working clean at the time, Rodney?
Well, I did a couple of, it's just that, you know, different, you know, I wouldn't say anything rude on television, but on, you know, in a live venue, you've got to do whatever. But look, I've got a little gift here for you tonight, mate. I want you to
Thank you,
take
Rodney.
that, and that's, in fact, I've got 2 gifts for you. And,
Terrified to open this.
But, in fact, Jimmy Hannon had a lot to do with this. He modelled.
Rough nuts.
Jimmy did.
And that's lovely.
The other. That's for getting the ice out of the. And Bert, the most sincere thing that I can give you in appreciation for this year, you've done so much for me this year, and I really appreciate it, and so does everybody else. And the most sincere thing that I could give you is a punchline. So I'd like to do. I want you to do a little bit with me.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Stand up. Now you've got to take. You have to take your shoes off first.
Shoes off.
Shoes off. Move the chair.
Yep.
Shoes off.
Shoes
okay.
are off.
You have to put this on. Now you get the punchline in this.
I get the punchline, right.
Now put that on, right.
Yeah, tied up.
Okay. Now shoes. Right, now.
Thank God I wore new ones.
Yeah, nice shoes.
Yeah, nice, aren't they?
They're not very big, they're very normal, are they?
Got to last the whole of next year, too.
Put this like this in the hand. Yeah. Right, that and that like that, right. Okay. Now, wait a sec.
This is unrehearsed, as you probably guessed.
Yeah, it's unrehearsed, that's for sure.
What are you doing to me?
Okay, now give us this. Put your hand out. No, underneath.
Yeah.
Underneath like that. Now put your hands out straight.
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll see you after this break. Good on you, Rodney.
At the special time of 9 o'clock Saturday on 9...
Are you ready?
For the final Hey Hey, it's Saturday night for 1984.
Wow!
With Kamal, cocktails, chooks, Farnham, fun and surprises.
So there you go for the last Hey Hey of the year.
There'll be 3 hours of unpredictable madness.
Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous this show.
Hey Hey, it's Saturday night.
Unbelievable.
At the special time of 9 o'clock Saturday.
We're going to get together and clown around.
Here on 9.
It's exciting to build that new home or extension, but how do you find the money to furnish? The answer's at Furniture Warehouse and Curtain Decor, where a 12 months interest-free purchase plan for huge ranges of beautiful furniture allows you to give your home exactly the look you want. That's a full year's financial breathing space without interest for the finest furniture, bedding and curtains at Furniture Warehouse and Curtain Decor in East Keilor and Thomastown.
You've nibbled Cornetto's crunchy hazelnuts. You've tasted the smooth creaminess of Street's Blue Ribbon ice cream. You know about that bigger hidden chalk tip in Cornetto's crispiest cone ever. But have you discovered the new Street's boysenberry ripple Cornetto? Ah, yes. When it comes to the crunch, new boysenberry ripple Cornetto is in a class of its own.
16 and 43. 5 and 91.
Pick 2 numbers from 1 to 99.
21 and 7.
And you can win at least $500 in Tats 2, the new daily game. It's only 50 cents plus commission.
7 and 23.
Get 1 right, you win $3. Get both right, you win at least $500.
Hey, you. Do a Tats 2.
Hey, Rover, move over. Carl Elliott's back with a brand new album.
Well, I'm back in the doghouse with a rover again.
Merry Xmas to me.
Cause when the steam cleared away, I was standing naked at the counter of a fish and chip shop.
Hilarious gags and songs with his crazy friends.
We'll play the driver.
But I'm very red in the face.
And you'll be red in the face too from laughing at Carl Elliott's brand new album.
I like Last Joe's because you get presents and also you get the chance of straighting to someone like Rodney Roode. Ladies and gentlemen, another person who has, I think, found a brand new career through the show in 1984. Before this show began, of course, he was so well known for Countdown, but we've seen new dimensions, or perhaps that's going too far. We've seen a new dimension in Molly Meldrum. Lovely getting all these presents, as I've said. Right, shall I open them?
Yeah, this is for you.
Mr. Ferrier,
Sir?
would you mind? I'm opening a present again.
Beg your pardon, Mark.
Card here.
It's all right.
I can't show the card, I don't think, can I?
Yes, you can. It's from Rocky Horror.
Oh, Rocky Horror, OK. There you go. There's the card from Rocky Horror. And inside, Bert, thank you for the chance of working with you, my family. We're proud of, proud of you. More so than I love you heaps for 85. Oh, that's very nice of you. Molly? Unusual way you sign your Molly. Yes, well, it's almost a symbol there, but that's rather nice. What's inside?
You've got to take a look at this way.
Is this a gag one?
No. It's the real one for you.
I think it's going to be a euphonium. Oh, no. It's not. Is that for me?
Yep.
Oh, Molly, I can't... That is absolutely beautiful. Isn't that marvellous? I really cannot believe that. That would have to go back to the 20s, the 30s, I would think.
I don't know, but it's pretty nice. Actually, it works too.
The record, look at this, Beach Ball, Jimmy Hannon. And on the flip side, selections from Salad Days, Noel Ferrier and Judy Banks. It's going way back, isn't it?
Just before the talkies.
And it works.
Yep.
See. I tell you what, more of this music and the show wouldn't have finished. Isn't that lovely? We'll just sit here and listen to this.
No,
listen to it. That's lovely of you, Molly. I do thank you very much indeed. I'll treasure that. Right, I'll just take it over there. I see where it's slightly singed on one corner, Molly. What are we talking about tonight?
Well, what we're going to look at is some of the highlights of 84, and the good thing about 84 was that I think that rock and roll came back onto the charts, and I think that if you look at these particular clips that we've put together, which is Prince, Bruce Springsteen, Twisted Sister, our own Australian group Uncanny X-Men, you'll see that rock and roll is definitely back on the charts, and it's great to see it. So let's have a look at this man. Is actually going to come out around about March, April. And I'd advise everyone to go and see this concert because it is a great artist and great rock and roll. Fantastic rock and roll. Great band from Australia, Uncanny X-Men.
I love them. I really do. Very talented.
The only thing is that the lead singer, Brian Mannix, keeps saying that his grandfather was the Archbishop. I'm a bit worried about that.
He's got a great range, though, hasn't he, Molly?
Yeah, he's a great singer. And this guy also is coming out early next year, Huey Lewis and the News from San Francisco. Great bloke and good rock and roll.
Why black and white, Molly?
That's the way they did the film clip, but...
Fair enough answer, I suppose, for a question. Good on you, Molly.
Hey.
Thank you for that, but also thank you for the cheer.
Listen, I'd just like to say one thing. I've been reading in the press a lot of things, etc., and all I'd like to say is it's been an honour working with you, dead set, and I've been very proud to work with the Bert Newton Show this year. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Molly. Molly, of course, we're lucky to have him throughout the year because he's approached by a lot of people to do various things. including lots of advertising. And as you would know, Molly does very few commercials on television or in the press. There was one that snuck out a couple of years ago that I managed to find this afternoon. There is Molly in years gone by. Do you remember that?
Yes.
What was the name of
Pantene.
Pantene. Or hair cream, was it?
Yes.
Would you like to show us now exactly what Pantene has done for you? Molly Meldrum, ladies and gentlemen. Here's another bloke who, right throughout the year, has given us some very interesting moments, some quite memorable moments. Please make welcome Darren Hinch.
Very formal, very official. Yes. little champagne for you there, Bert.
Thank you, Darren. Thanks very much.
A little bit left over from the cup.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realise that there was not one rose left in this building? Everybody's wearing roses.
Yeah. What's that?
I have no idea, but it's
But don't you believe, isn't part of your religion that if you don't wear a rose, all of a sudden you fall over dead or something?
We're going to prove that tonight.
Yeah. But that would be the first time I've seen you publicly without a rose.
That'd be right.
Would you like to put a tie on? Well, that'd be going too far.
No, I did wear a cravat.
Oh, but still, would you like to smile? Anything at all?
I thought, actually, see, this is probably one of the last times you'll be asking questions on television this year. I thought maybe tonight we might talk about the style of people not only asking the questions, the style of people answering them, especially politicians, both here and abroad. Now, you know on radio and television the tough questions you sometimes have to ask and they duck them. Bob Hawke, if he doesn't like a question, says it's a stupid question, or you're stupid, or you're insulting his intelligence, or you're insulting the public's intelligence, or he just attacks you for asking the question. Richard Nixon used to always say, let me make one thing perfectly clear, and you was going to lie like crazy. Whenever a politician says things to you like, before I answer that question, let me say this, you know they'll never get back to the question.
He's dodging it.
They never answer it. If they say, I'm glad you asked that question, you know they hate your guts. You know that when they say, I'm glad you asked that question, Darren. If they ask you excessively, talk to you by your first name, you know a lot of times you've got problems. There's a fellow in Melbourne called Bill Hartley, who you'd know of, who breaks that credo that we have that if a person's giving a long-winded answer, like a Molly, you wait.
This is a very long-winded bloody introduction.
You wait. you wait until they pause for a breath, and then you jump in on them and ask a different question. But Bill Hartley's conquered the knack of being able to talk on the exhale and talk back up on the inhale. So 20 minutes goes by and you can't get in. Lyndon Johnson used to be a beauty. He's quite embarrassing at press conferences. Not many people know this. Lyndon Johnson would sit there, the President of the United States of America, and he would fondle himself. To the extent...
What did he say?
He would fondle himself.
Fondle, did he say?
To the extent...
What? Fondle himself?
He fondled himself.
Where?
I think...
Where?
Oh, Dallas, Los Angeles, New York, all over the place.
At the press
Everywhere.
conference. To the extent...
Was there any reason why he did that, Darren?
I suppose he liked it, or he's absent-minded, I'm not sure. But to the extent that the Washington Post once reported...
Did he go blind?
No. The Washington Post once reported this and said, the President handled himself well at his press conference this morning.
I think this is interesting. Everyone was terrified about Rodney's material tonight. It's Darren who's come out of left field.
Lyndon Johnson once said to a London Times reporter, and I'll bleep it because I'm not Rodney, he said, you ask me, the leader of the Western world, the commander-in-chief of the American Armed Forces, the most powerful man in the world, you ask me a chicken question like that?
A chicken-licking question like that?
Well, that wasn't quite. It was more to do with bodily functions.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's only 25 past 10, so you can't say chicken shit on television.
No.
So, anyway, that's what he said.
Yeah.
What did he say?
No, he's gone past that. He's now on the chicken.
Hard to hear down here.
Yes, well, if there's anything that's interesting, I'll shout it out for you.
Just as well. So anyway, I just thought with the elections coming up December 1, it's just worthwhile keeping an eye on all politicians of all persuasions and just see the way they duck the questions. Joe Bjelke-Petersen once said, and he sticks to this, never answer the question they ask you, answer the question you wanted them to ask you. Mm-hmm. And he stuck by that. I once did a yes or no answer from Joe Bjelke to a question. I can't recall what the topic was now. And he just said, I can't answer that. I said, well, just a yes or a no. He said, I came back all the way from the lifts to talk to you. I said, yes. So I asked him again. He said, I've got to go now. He said, Beryl's waiting. Beryl, of course, is pilot. So he didn't ever answer the question. But Don Chipp, he's a good one. Don Chipp, of course, when he was a Liberal, Don Chipp never swore. Do you notice that? Now he's leader of the Democrats. He can't get a sentence out without, keep the bastards honest, and he swears all the time.
That Noel was keep the bastards honest all the time.
Keep the bastards honest.
Yes.
And then fondle them, is it?
No, that's it, ladies and gentlemen, Derek Head. We'll take a break. I'm back with you very soon and hope that you're enjoying the show so far with a lot more to come.
The showdown for the crown. The mighty Windies versus the Aussies in the test of the best. Be there.
Come on, Aussie. Come on, Aussie. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Live from Perth, the first test commences 1:50 p.m. Friday on Nine's Wide World of Sports.
We asked these people what they'd say to a mayonnaise containing 70% oil.
What? 70%? Never.
However, new Kraft natural polyunsaturated mayonnaise with less than half the oil content of praise left them lost for words. Much less oil. Kraft all-natural polyunsaturated mayonnaise. Less oil, more
Just in the last couple of nights, I thought I'd move into Peter Smith territory because I may have to get back into the commercial field. And who better to announce the big Pfaff Christmas special than Miss Pfaff herself? Here she is.
Thank you, Bert. Well, from now until Christmas, it's big news, bigger than both of us. And that's just me, because we have a very big special on the 11.19 here. It's a $200 reduction. That's $4.99, Bert.
Isn't that lovely?
And on the 10.47, another $200 reduction. That's $5.99 after you trade in.
Fantastic and fabulous and phenomenal.
Indeed. And now, with just a press of the button...
You mightn't realise this, blokes, but I'm working her by hand.
It's really nice.
Yes.
Just a little to the left, thank you. Now, just with a press of the
I'm trying an LBJ on her. You were saying?
The bastards over, is that the one?
No. I'll tell you after the show.
With the press of the button, the one there after...
And Rodney was completely clean, wasn't he? It's coming from everywhere. I'm sorry, you were saying?
I have no idea, but I'll tell you what I will say. With just a
Why are
press...
you using that voice? Is that what they asked you to do?
Yes, I'm Miss
lovely
Pfaff.
voice. Yeah, Miss Pfaff. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Go ahead, after you.
After you press this button, I've just pressed it 17 times and it is working.
Yes, very silent model, isn't it?
Yes, it's
very
a silent model.
It's
This
lovely.
one is the noisy one.
Ah, yes.
The 11.19...
So you can get them in both silent and noisy,
And
can you?
noisy, yes, depending on which dual speed
Well, that
you
really...
want.
Tell us more about Pfaff's performance.
Well, the performance. Well, we have the lovely overlocking stitch here that I made for you.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Yes, it's lovely, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
You can have lots of sort of stitches. You can have the utility stitch or the decorator stitch.
Yes, I think we'll just have the
talking
stitch.
about power,
Yes.
that thrusting needle can go through 12 pieces of denim.
Did you hear that? That thrusting needle, Noel, can go through 12 pieces of denim.
That's fun.
Oh, yes. What a pity it's too late not to send some over to LBJ. He'd love it.
Yes.
As you was, oh, I'm sorry, my line. Folks, you've heard it. You've heard it now, that the biggest and best in Europe is now the biggest and best in Australia.
Buy the best for Christmas, Bert.
Pfaff. Very good, very practical, and very reasonable. And don't forget, Patra. Make it Pfaff this Christmas. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
It's hard work putting on a thick car polish and even harder work rubbing off the excess thick polish to leave the thin film that actually does the work. That's why Selleys developed new Rapid Shine, the breakthrough in car polish technology. Rapid Shine lets you spray on only the thin film that's needed. And you use a lot less elbow grease to get the same brilliant shine and protection of those hard work polishes. New Selleys Rapid Shine spray-on car polish. It really works.
Until now, to discover Australia's oldest paintings, you had to travel back to the dream time. But now, you can buy the First Australians, Volume 1 of the Bicentenary Stamp Heritage books, complete with stamps, for just $6.95. So you only have to travel to your post office.
If you've just tuned in, the array so far: Jeannie Hannon, Noel Ferrier, Alan Finney, in the back stalls there, Peter Smith, Rodney Rood, Molly Meldrum, Darren Hinch, and my name is Albert Watson, Wilberforce, Thomas Joseph, Patrick Newton. Back on the 27th of February of this year, what was significant about that date, the 27th of February? First to answer receives...
Fondled him.
No, it was a... It was a Monday. It was the first night of our show. The very first night. Pardon?
No, it was the first
My
night
brother's
of the show.
birthday.
First night of the show, idiot.
Oh, was it?
I mean,
The first
no.
night of this program. And one of our artists was Ricky May. And he's been on the program a number of times since then, but I thought it was only fitting that we should get him back for the last performance of the Tonight Show. Let's get physical with Mr. Ricky May.
Rick, you gotta do something about this. You gotta do a little working out. You gotta get with Graham, Lyle, and Woodsy too, and learn to jump and shout. I said that I'm gonna try, I really am, 'cause time is passing kinda quick. They said if you gotta jump high. Rick, get over that stick. You gotta get physical, physical. Let's get physical. Let me hear your body talk. I said, Doc, I'm talking to you. Hey, Rick, you gotta get physical, physical. Let's get let me hear your body talk. I'm talking to you. Sue Crookshank went walking one day and said, hey, Ricky boy, you gotta do some things, gotta learn how to strut. If you wanna have joy. Now people all around the town, they never know just what a big guy has to go through. It's okay for you skinny sitting way out there. You gotta know what to do, just get physical. Let's get you into, you gotta let me hear your body talk. I'm talking to you. Let's get physical. You gotta get physical. You've got to let me hear it talk. Let me hear your body talk. All right, man. Hey. Oh, buddy. Hey. Let me hear your body. Let me hear your body talk down. Let me hear your body. Let me hear your body. Let me hear your body talk. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Get physical.
Thank you, Bert.
Ricky May. Ricky May, and then again, what I want to see is how do we get Ricky down from there? Ah, yes. The mysteries and secrets of national television. Let's hear it for Ricky May. How are you feeling?
Feeling great.
First show, last show, eh?
Well,
You've done both.
Yeah, I opened and I'm here tonight, and it's nice to be here. So I got a present for you.
Yeah? What have you got? Oh, you chose it yourself, obviously, Ricky.
Well, I wanted to actually sing with it. This is for you, Bert.
Thank you. Did you see what Molly gave me? The lovely record player?
Molly's working a little more regular than me.
Isn't that?
This is a little esoteric. Polynesians are very esoteric.
There's the wrapping paper. Oh, that's lovely. Ricky, that's terrific.
Thanks, Bert. It's kind of nice. Well, I thought, with Paddy and everything, but that isn't just it. Hold on. Good little trick to it. Oh.
It's a happy birthday doll. My daughter Lauren will love that.
Little sugar for the doll. Let's
Happy
hear it.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Oh, that's
Come here.
very
Come
nice.
to the Mary. Come on, there you go. There you go.
What key's that, Ricky? I'll try you out.
I think that's about C, huh? Give
Is
us
that
a C, Bootsy.
C.
Right on the money. Thanks, Boots. Every time.
Yes. And that's for me to keep. Ladies and gentlemen, back with you after this break on The Tonight Show. And thanks to Ricky May. Thanks, mate.
Does this thing move?
Oh, yeah.
Bert Reynolds and Sally Field.
Oh, cowboys love fat cats.
Once they were Hollywood's hottest real-life lovers.
I'm
coming over.
Now they're doing it again at 100 miles an hour.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
Oh, my God.
At the special time of 9 o'clock Friday, Bert Reynolds and Sally Field in Smokey and the Bandits.
Is this fun?
Here on 9.
Preen removes the kind of stains like grease and built-up grime around collars and cuffs that detergents just can't shift in the wash. Preen's patented formula is the only way to stop stains staying put. And unlike this commercial, you never need to rub. Preen. Would you trust stains to anything else?
It's exciting to build that new home or extension, but how do you find the money to furnish? The answer's at Furniture Warehouse and Curtain Decor, where a 12 months interest-free purchase plan for huge ranges of beautiful furniture allows you to give your home exactly the look you want. That's a full year's financial breathing space without interest for the finest furniture, bedding and curtains at Furniture Warehouse and Curtain Decor in East Keilor and Thomastown.
Look how you look, see how you see. It feels so good when you see as you should with Polaroid. Look how you look, see how you see with Polaroid.
You see better, feel better when you cut through the glare. Only polarizing sunglasses can do it. From Polaroid, naturally.
Look how you look, see how you see with Polaroid. Look how you look.
Buy a pair of Polaroid sunglasses and you could win $25,000.
This is Jacob's Creek Claret. Rich and round, it's Australia's most preferred red wine. But now there's another side to Jacob's Creek. Jacob's Creek Rhine Riesling. A classic Rhine Riesling. Jacob's Creek is vintaged from premium Rhine Riesling grapes, so it's fruity, elegant, and very delicate. Jacob's Creek Rhine Riesling. Now there's another side to discover.
Somebody else who's been quite an important influence on our program through 1984. I'd like you to meet sex counsellor and therapist. I'm not too sure what to call her. And we've been told by Harriet Miller, her manager, to call her one or the other, which is counsellor or therapist. Please, Steve, don't ring the bell, just tell me. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Bettina Arndt. Thank you, Bettina. Counsellor, right?
So I think men are sensitive creatures too, and they deserve flowers.
Well, I've certainly sent flowers to men, and there's nothing to be ashamed of there, because everybody can enjoy beauty, can't they?
That's right.
Bettina, rather than asking questions tonight, not that I'm suggesting for one moment that you've answered every question there is, and I'm not suggesting for one moment that everybody on this particular host set this evening is an expert in the subject, and I'm sure they would like to know many things, but that's after the show. I thought it might be worthwhile in finding out more about Bettina Arndt in private life. Do you have children? Are you married? Lots of people write to me and ask about that.
Do they?
I do.
Well, I have a sort of complicated situation because I was married and I'm a widow, and my husband died 3 years ago, so I've sort of had a rather torrid few years recently.
You have children?
I have children, yes. I have a little boy who's now 3 and 2 stepchildren, and that is a really important part of my life, that I was part of one of those sort of complicated family situations where I was bringing up Dennis's 2 children. in a sort of step family, and then I had my own child, which is lovely. And the children are really a very important part of my life.
What about your family, your mother and your father? What did they feel when you decided to specialise in sex counselling or sex in your psychology course?
Well, I think occasionally when I seem to sort of change course, I mean, I published Forum magazine for many years and then that closed down, and they sort of said, isn't it time you've got a proper job, dear? I mean, I think they secretly would rather like me to do something slightly more respectable, because they're really a very academic family, and I think everyone thought I would become an academic as well. And no one really expected me to end up working in the sex therapy area.
Well, what attracted you to it in the first place?
It's really rather disappointing. I think people would love me to have some sort of terrible sexual problem I was looking for a cure to, or you know, a sort of deep-seated perversion I wanted to get rid of. But it was really rather boring, actually, because my teacher was a sex therapist, and I was being trained at a clinic in Sydney at a time when he was really one of the first people to deal with sexual problems, and it was at a time when doctors were so embarrassed, and they were the ones that most people went to. And when our clinic was set up and someone said, look, you know, we'll deal with sexual problems, they sort of shoved all these problems on us. And we really spent most of our training sort of knee-deep in erections and orgasms. And I think we all...
See how the party's coming alive immediately? I'll pass that on afterwards, Noel, OK? Noel's still on LBJ down there. Fondle!
I mean, it was a lovely area to work in. It was just so nice.
I'm sure.
No, it's just simply because there were an awful lot of people who were just so pleased to have someone who'd talk to them about it.
How do you feel about that sort of reaction? I mean, you do one one line on sex, and all of a sudden there's an oh, or a laugh or whatever. Is that changing ever so slowly?
Well, a bit less laughter. I mean, a lot more sort of sensible interests. I mean, I have enormous problems because I can never do anything in my life anymore. I go down to the grocery shop and I get sort of bailed up in the corner over someone buying tomatoes, and they end up talking to me about all their sort of problems, or just telling me things. I mean, taxi drivers, I know that know more about the sex life of the Australian taxi driver than anybody, I think, in Australia.
Do they open up to you easily?
Well, I think, yes, an awful lot of... An awful lot of people are really delighted to have someone to talk to about their sort of feelings about sex or their ideas. And I mean, the one place I pretend to be a shoe salesman is on an aeroplane, because you have enormous... But by the time they serve the orange drink, you know all about the fact that, you know, this wife doesn't understand him, and by the time, you know, you end up sort of stuck with someone for 15 hours listening to all their sexual problems. But on a taxi ride, I can cope, I think.
Well, you've done a lot for me this year, Bettina. I wouldn't have believed that I would be able to. And I'll see you later on, folks. We've got a commercial break coming up, and then it's back to the show.
If you have $5,000 or more to invest, any bank or building society will see you as a very important customer. But before you decide where to invest, be sure to put ANZ Blue Ribbon through its paces. Blue Ribbon will clear the high-interest hurdle, paid monthly if you want it. There's Blue Ribbon's comprehensive investment advisory service as a hedge against inflation. And your request for a charge-free check account will prove no barrier. Blue Ribbon travel discounts will carry you across the water with funds to spare. And you'll find the gateway to retirement peace of mind with our free Blue Ribbon trustee services. All things considered, it will be a Blue Ribbon performance for you, the blue chip customer.
ANZ Blue Ribbon service for customers with $5,000 or more to invest. It's only what you'd expect from the bank that serves you best.
Ford Care is caring for you, Ford caring for your budget too.
21-point holiday safety check, $15. New front disc pads, $65. Engine tune-up, $48. Air conditioning service, $36.
Ford Care is caring for you, Ford caring for your budget too.
Holiday safety check, front disc pads, engine tune-up, air conditioning service. Book in now at your Ford dealer. Offer closes November 30.
Have you heard the cornflake's been reborn? It's a cornflake that's no longer made of corn. It's made of wheat and most unusually comes complete with yummy muesli. Look at it.
White Wings Nature Valley Muesli Flakes. They're made from wheat, not corn.
Where will you be this summer when the temperature starts to soar? Out here?
It's a scorcher today, 35 degrees
Or
at the
in
moment.
here? A Clark pool means good times for the whole family, and there's one to suit your backyard. You get all the advantages of an inbuilt pool at a fraction of the cost.
Swimming, soaking, splashing, joking, playing after working hard. Clark Pool's better than a beach in your own backyard.
At all Clark Maple stores now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we still have quite a bit to go on the show. You mightn't believe this, but in the finale, I get to dance at last. No chance of singing was I given, but I do dance just for around about 16 bars in the closing. But I do know, being in my condition, when I finish dancing, I will be very short of breath. So I just want to take a few moments here. This is not the speech, by the way. There's no wink. There are going to be no speeches tonight, actually. I just wanted to thank everybody concerned with the show over the last year. I explained 5 weeks ago why I believe the show had to finish this year and wouldn't continue next year. And a number of people, including people whom I respect very much indeed, said after the show, you know, don't take the blame. I suppose it did come through that I was taking the blame, but really what I meant was not so much for what I have done on camera this year, although like any other television personality, you have your highs and your lows and your good nights and your bad nights, and I was in a different situation. I hadn't competed at the night show for many, many years, but probably what I'd done away from the camera. I don't believe this year I've been strong enough, forceful enough. It's not in my personality, and I'm not saying that to give myself a rap. I believe that it's a failing, and it's something which I want to do something about next year. I'll come back in whatever show I do, and I'm going to bang doors, and I'm going to park in other people's parking spots in the in the Channel 9 car park. But let me make this the bottom line. I've learnt a lot this year. I've learnt from people that I've had on the show. I've learnt from friends that I've had for many, many years around these studios. And also what I've learnt, and I suppose they're part of this third learning process, I really have learnt what friendship is all about. And I'm a very lucky man. I could be very corny and say I'm losing a television show and gaining many friends. I don't mean that. What I'm saying is that this television show, I think, was meant to happen because I suddenly realised that I'm one of the luckiest blokes that I know. I've got terrific friends, a terrific family. I suppose it finished up being a speech, but I just wanted to say that because I want to go out on a high note. Don had the job last year of saying goodbye after 8.5 years, and I was part of that show. I felt that on some nights I was an important part, but it was his show. And he had a very difficult moment to fill, and he did it beautifully. For me, it's a show that's run only 8 months, this particular one. It was very important to us, and I think perhaps sometime, somewhere, we'll come back again. But I don't want in any way to demean what we've done over the last year, because I believe whilst we've made mistakes, I also believe that we've done some darn good things for television, and variety on television is very important to me and very important to other people, and I think we've kept that flame lit. And I do wish Mike Walsh and whoever else happens to do a program like this next year every best wish. And I just hope that in years to come, not for me, but for the team around me, I hope that you remember that in 1984, we, as I said before, kept that flame alight. As we, thank you. As we approach the time to say goodnight to you, I have to introduce some lovely girls who've graced our studio right throughout the year. Julie McKenna, Carla Marie, Di Faulkner, Rhonda Birchmore, the Barbara Warren Smith Dancers, and I think the song is very fitting. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we end Tonight with Bert Newton for 1984.
Every star at the top is certain to drop. You'd better watch your timing. Better begin by climbing up the ladder. If you're going to last, you can't make it fast now. Nobody starts a winner. Give me a slow beginner.
Easy does it, my friend. Conserve your fine endurance. Easy does it, my friend, for that's your life insurance. While you are young,
you finish. It's not how you go, it's how you land.
That 100 to 1 shot, the one who's the klutz.
Now on the favorite, all he needs is the guts. Final answer is the beginning, and you can be the cream of the crop.
It's not where you start, it's where you finish. We're gonna finish on top. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's not where you were, it's where you are. Stuck in the mailroom, just gathering moss. And how comes the memo that you now are the boss? Supposing your ear is kind of tinny, and everybody cringe when you groove. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. And we're gonna finish it too. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's not how you go, it's how you land. That 100 to 1 shot, the ball in the clutch. And I'm on the favorite, all he needs is the guts. Your final return will not diminish, and you can be the cream of the crop. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. And we're gonna finish.
Hey, hold everything just a minute. Haven't we forgot somebody? Right. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it took the last minutes of the last show to realize I should have done more production numbers. That was the answer. As I say goodnight to you, to my whole team,
my love and my thanks. I head them, of course, with my senior people, Peter Feynman, one of those friends for years that I spoke about before, Bob Phillips, the producer of the show, Dennis Rawati, the associate producer, my researchers, whose names you'll see on the credits, Graham Lyle and the orchestra, the best orchestra I've worked with on a Tonight Show in a long, long time. You know my feelings. So to the whole gang, and somebody whom you haven't seen this evening, but who has been very important to me right throughout the year, my wife Patty, thanks to you all, and as I've said for the last 8 months, good night, and God bless you. Good night.
Everything I do for Bert. Everything I do for Bert. Some may think Bert's not much, but I love his little Bert. So everything I do for Bert. Every time I dream for Bert. Every time I dream of Bert. What a dream when Bert the boy with no heart. Everything I do for Bert.
Wednesday nights is a brand new comedy special. I don't know the next line. TV's bloopers.
Watch the cup of phony hot tea.
And practical jokes.
Bob's putting a little butter on there.
I love live TV.
From Knight Rider.
Here the cruise director is telling a largemouth bass how old he was the first time he got lucky.
To Johnny Carson's hilarious home movies.
Mr. Yama, my wife, Ellen.
That's all right. Don't get up.
It's TV's bloopers and practical jokes. It's brand new 7:30 Wednesday on 9.
This is National 9 News with Peter Hitchener.
Good evening, and another victory for NASA with the successful launch just a few minutes ago of the Space Shuttle Discovery. It lifted off around 11:15 our time, carrying 4 men and 1 woman. During the 8-day mission, the crew will concentrate on deploying 2 communication satellites and also attempt to recover 2 others which are drifting. This report on the liftoff is just in from the United States.
Well, as you can see, the Space Shuttle Discovery has just broken through the clouds after the second launch from the Kennedy Space Center here in Florida. It appears that it was a perfect launch. It was also a very smooth countdown after yesterday's postponement due to weather problems. Today the weather cleared in Florida. No problems with the turbulent winds which...
Now is eagerly looking forward to the solid rocket booster separation, which will occur in about 30 seconds.
That is an important stage in the firing of the space shuttle, isn't it?
It sure is, Bruce. After that point, we get good guidance to a MECO in about...
There you have a beautiful shot still off the coast of Florida as the Space Shuttle Discovery begins its 8-day mission.
We apologize for the quality of that report. The Space Shuttle Discovery encountered bad weather. As you know, it left it behind on Earth, and it was that bad weather that interfered with our satellite report. Police investigating the vicious rape and murder of 6-year-old Kylie Maybury now believe she may have known her attacker, but Kate Dunstan reports they still don't know exactly when she died.
Tests were still being held today in an effort to determine the time of Kylie's death. Her body was found in the gutter of a Preston street at 10 to 1 yesterday morning, 8 hours after she walked just 100 metres from her Plenty Road home to a Food Plus store to buy a kilo of sugar. Detectives have had a good response to their appeal for help in the investigation and now say she was seen as she left the store and walked back towards her home. But the police are still appealing to the public.
Hopefully somebody would have seen her getting into a car or walking with somebody or talking to somebody.
Police are anxious to find the sugar Kylie bought and the strawberry shortcake purse she was carrying. Kate Dunstan, National 9 News.
Next Monday, Victorian detectives are expected to seek the extradition of Adelaide woman Emily Perry. This afternoon, 58-year-old Mrs. Perry appeared in the Adelaide Magistrates Court, charged with the murder of her first husband in Melbourne 23 years ago. Sydney is tonight still mopping up after this morning's deluge, which virtually paralysed the city. The cloudburst stopped transport and wrecked roads.
A huge thunderhead moved across Sydney's northern suburbs around dawn, bringing with it one of the worst storms in years. Some cars were abandoned where they stalled. At North Turramurra, part of Burns Road was washed away. Backyards became instant lakes. Several children had a lucky escape when a 1-metre wall of water swept through their North Ryde kindergarten. 2 women suffered cuts from flying glass. 8 children were taken to hospital suffering shock.
Some good news tonight on the Neighbourhood Watch program. Police have reported a dramatic drop in the number of burglaries in areas where the program is operating. They say in some suburbs, burglaries are down by an average of 45%. A small Victorian country town, hard hit by the recent recession and high unemployment, has embarked on an ambitious project to revitalise the town. Shane Mooney reports that the people of Maryborough in central Victoria have invested their own money to build a 3-wheeled vehicle aimed at overseas markets.
Maryborough, 170 kilometres northwest of Melbourne, is heavily industrialised. When the recession hit, the town's unemployment rate escalated to 20%. The town decided to hit back. Today, the result of 2 years of hard work, a project funded by local townsfolk, was unveiled publicly for the first time. And this is the prototype of a 3-wheeled, lightweight, inexpensive vehicle that the people of Maryborough hope will open up lucrative overseas markets.
It is a vehicle to be built in rural areas. It can be built just in any shed-type accommodation with simple hand tools.
The vehicle, which will be sold in kit form, is expected to cost the buyer around $5,000 once assembled. Shane Mooney, National 9 News.
A look at the weather now. We're in for a fine, sultry Friday with a chance of a thunderstorm later in the day. It'll drop to 14 tonight, followed by a high of 29 currently in the city. It's a mild 20 degrees. That's all the news for now. Don Lunn has news breaks throughout the morning. From me, though, for now, it's good night.
One day you're gonna get caught. One day you're gonna get caught. One day.
Hole-proof underdacks have long been Australia's most popular hipster brief. But now, there's son of underdacks, the new narrower-sided underdack super brief. Hole-proof underdacks, a new narrower-sided super brief, because one day you're gonna get caught with your pants down.
Hard as I try, somehow he just doesn't seem to be the eager young kid we sent off to teachers' college.
But the boy's got talent. Look at his exam results. Believe me, beneath that rough exterior, there's a sensitive, dedicated young teacher.
Well, anyway, it's good to have him home. At least he brightens up the place a bit.
At Polaroid, we give you rich colour photographs in an instant so you can enjoy them instantly. Buy any Polaroid camera for Christmas and Polaroid will give you a $10 rebate.
Palace Films, great movies on video.
I like a man with scars. Mr. Lassiter, how did you get them?
Violent companions.
When the law has a job they can't handle, they turn to a man outside the law. Lassiter.
Also from Palace Films, Android. He was created by man in outer space. Now he wants to destroy man. Android.
What's going on here?
Palace Films also presents the funniest, raunchiest movie of the year. It's totally off the wall. Waitress.
I hate it when my grandfather goes for his driving test. And the driving instructor says, can you make a U-turn? And the grandfather says, I can make her eyes pop.
And Rodney Rood, also on Palace Films.
They're hot around the collar up in Carlton. The news is out, we're cracking on the pace. While every man who can is doing laps around the tan, at Caulfield, we're sweating on the final race. There's nothing much still happening in Toorak. But on the Yarra, it's more blisters for the gang. In Fitzroy, they've got more water than they oughta, but it's sort of rather dry today up in Menangatang. At Kerford Road, the boys ride high and handsome, while the girls know how to show a bit of class. And in a hole way down in Bowie, the lads are getting poey because they think they've earned a classic beer at last.
And we're getting a taste for a 4X, the classic Aussie brew. When a bloke's been cursed with a real Aussie thirst, it's a change from you-know-who. We're getting the taste for a 4X, it's catching on down here. Give us a brew made slow and true, it's a classic Aussie beer, 4X.
Sooner or later, you've got to decide what Australia means to you. You've got to stand up and be counted. Australia's future is up to you. In this land of contrasts, there's still a lot to be done. To protect our hard-won freedoms, this battle has to be won.
The Nationals are taking a stand for Australia's future. You love this land, so now give a hand to the Nationals. They're taking a stand for Australia's future. The Nationals are taking a stand for Australia's future. You love this land, so now give a hand to the Nationals. They're taking a stand for Australia's future.
Australia really is a great country. What a mighty future we have, if we have the right sort of government. A government with its emphasis on you. I could promise you the world. Tell you that if you vote for the National Party, you'll live happily ever after. That's not the case. You know it, and I know it. What I can do is give you a commitment that the National Party will work to make Australia a better place for the future. A better place to work, to live, and to play. When we were in government last time, we made mistakes, I admit that. But we've learned from those mistakes. What holds many Australians back is a high level of taxation. And I'm not going to promise to solve that overnight, nor am I going to promise, as Labor did before the last election, to bring in tax cuts for 99% of Australians and then break that promise. Our tax reform starts with those who need the help most, the families, where one works and the other stays home to look after the children. For tax purposes, you will have the choice to split the breadwinner's pay. Under this reform, we would expect a one-income family on the average wage of, say, $350 gross a week to save $8 a week in tax. That means a holiday, new clothes, dinners out, or the chance to save. Our second family tax cut option is aimed at families with children where both parents work, and at one-parent families. Where both parents work, we will give them a tax rebate on the cost of childcare. For sole parents, we will adjust the single-parent rebate and the new childcare rebate to give the same level of help. The tax saving under this option will be comparable to that available under income splitting. If you spend that money, you create jobs. If you save, it means banks have more money to lend to others. Either way, it's going to mean more jobs. And most of those jobs will be with small businesses, not just with the giant corporations or with the government. The electrical retailer, be able to put on a person here or there. Your plumber, the carpenter, the local corner store operator. Service stations and stock agents will be able to employ more. We always hear about big business. Of course, they're important. We hear very little about the thousands of people who've decided to have a go and set up on their own. 60% of Australians work in small businesses. Small business is big business, and we all want to see it get bigger. I'd hate to see the situation where we created the economic climate for more to be spent and then see the government, with its red tape, put a noose around the neck of business. There's too much of that now. Forms for this, forms for that. Too many people are spending their time filling out silly forms and answering prying officials rather than working productively. Talk about productive workers. Some of the best in the world are our farmers, but they are facing some huge problems. It's no good growing food if you can't sell it. Our commitment is to make a major assault on the markets of Japan, Southeast Asia, Korea, America and Europe.